I've been working with Zdenek Baran for some time now. I produce commercials in Chicago, and he is a composer, and he produced music for some of those commercials. And one time, just for my opinion, he sent me this Vlada Dušiček, a musical composition that I really liked. I liked the music, I liked the lyrics. So I wrote him back and I said, if you ever want to make a music video out of it, I have an idea. And I wrote him this basic concept, this cemetery. And he gave it to a friend of his, Mikuláš Orlický, a director, who took it one step farther, and then we ended up with a narrative that we have today, and we ended up shooting it, and this is what we have. Well, the international version is more than just translating something from Czech to English or French. It symbolically stands for what Havel was always fighting for, which is common decency and being able to work with one another despite our other differences. What can we say about Václav Havel that hasn't been already said? But he was the only foreign dignitary that received a standing ovation at the United States Congress after his speech. The politicians here recognized that he was a true philosopher, somebody who truly cared about the issues that he discussed. Again, the human dignity and the basic human rights. Well, definition of freedom may not be something that's easily answered in a single soundbite. A religious fanatic may have a different definition than an atheist. We're product of our environment, so for me personally, it just means living without fear, living without being afraid that I'll get punished because my opinion is different than somebody else's. I remember vividly meeting Václav Havel for the first time. It was in 1990. We were producing a film documentary on Jiří Kolář, a Czech artist. They've known each other. So we went to interview Václav Havel at the presidential palace. And I remember him when he walked into the room. This was a guy who was not your quintessential politician. He was an artist, thoughtful, soft-spoken, chain-smoking, who really enjoyed talking to people about art and history and other things rather than straight politics. I think we need Václav Havel's legacy to be alive today more than any other time in the past because the way the world is right now. And we need someone to remind us about the basic human concepts of being good to one another, respect, and the basic human decency that he stood for.